My father and I were really close until he met Bertha. Once they got married, I became their enemy. Bertha was extremely abusive. She was particularly obsessed about my weight. With my mother out of the picture, I was hopeless. "You are deformed," she would say. So I left as soon as I turned 18. I never saw my father again. He never knew I joined the military. He was not there when I got married or when I graduated college. I don't even think he looked for me. Not if Bertha could help it. Now Bertha is in her 50s. Still pretty, although an older version of the same abusive gold digger. She did not recognize me when I asked her for help at the mall. Just another pretty lady shopping for lingerie and shoes. She did not seem to panic when I asked her to get into my car in the parking lot. "I can give you a ride back to the mall, sweetie. No problem." She barely fought when I injected her with a sedative and incapacitated her. She found herself tied to an old bed in an old house. I feed her every day. She knew she would be severely punished if she refused to eat. Lard and more lard. Eat or be punished. After a few months, my dad's stress got to him and he had a heart attack. Some say he died of a broken heart. I made sure people in this town gossiped about Bertha and how she left him for another man. I keep feeding Bertha every day. She was feisty at the beginning, but after a while, she started to shut down. Her body was swollen. Her face was grotesque, and she smelled. When the time came, I got close to her face and uttered the last words she would ever hear. "You are deformed." She looked at me and saw the little girl she used to abuse. She finally realized who I was and what was coming to her. After I strangled her, I poured chemicals on top of her body, covered her with plastic bags and construction debris. When my husband and I bought the land, we knew the old house was condemned. We called the backhoe company and had it demolished. The trash will go straight to the landfill, exactly where it belongs.